Hello, everyone. Today we're going to be discussing elders' access to resources while aging in place. We are Team 12, and our topic was family. Our team consists of 3 team members: Aaron Gray, myself, Delilah Garza, and Brianna King. Aging in place. What does it mean? Aging in place is when an elder resides in their home as they age. Often, this includes bringing in care services to their home in lieu of facility placement. According to Scioto.com, 90% of seniors would prefer and hope to remain in their home as they age. The problem: the baby boomer generation. The baby boomer generation is said to be the biggest cohort and is also said to equate to 20% of the population in the United States. Monthly, 250,000 Americans from this cohort are turning 65, entering into the retirement phase of their lives. As this cohort ages, it is going to place a strain on the limited resources elders currently have available to them. While some government assistance is available in the form of in-home care programs, they often do not meet the totality of the care an elder requires. This leaves the elder in a precarious situation. Reason being, those who live alone and do not have the proper supports in place are at an increased risk of injury, hazard to their health and safety, and more frequent hospitalizations. Types of care services that we looked at were 2. The first was formal supports. Those are supports that included any government-funded programs or private agencies that offered care services under a system of care. The second was informal supports. These were services or care that is offered by family or friends. Why is this important? Quality of life. An elder having the proper supports in place plays a beneficial role in the quality of life an elder has. It increases their socialization and creates a familiar environment for them. So having proper supports helps them to lead a more fulfilling lifestyle. For elders who do not have the proper supports in place, they are placed at an increased risk of injury, declining health, and declining cognition. This presents an issue for their safety in their home. It also places them at risk for falls and health and safety hazards. What type of help is needed? There are 2 types of care that is necessary for an elder to remain safely in their home. The first are their activities of daily living. Activities of daily living are inherent to a senior's quality of life. These include all of their personal care needs, which are services like bathing, dressing, transferring, toileting, and preparing meals. They may also require assistance with their instrumental activities of daily living. These are services such as paying bills, buying groceries, and transportation. Each of these services are equally important in a senior remaining in their home safely. The data. The data was obtained by conducting human-centered research. The population we surveyed were those who were 65 years or older, as they are considered seniors in that point in their lives. We conducted surveys in 3 states: California, Arizona, and Maryland. The individuals surveyed were those who were known to our team members or who we come into contact with regularly. A total of 6 individuals were surveyed. Our survey consisted of 10 questions, and we were focused on support to address activities of daily life, living, and how much care is required for these seniors to maintain a healthy lifestyle. We asked open-ended questions to allow the elder to elaborate on their situation and any concerns they may have. The questions included questions regarding the type of support they are currently receiving and whether they felt it was meeting their needs or not. The patterns we found. Informal services. Our survey found that most of the individuals questioned relied heavily on informal services. This is because the use of family is more friendly and familiar to the client and is more advantageous to them financially. Another pattern was the mention regarding the cost of formal services through private organizations and the financial difficulty elders face in paying and accessing the additional help they may require. In addition, we found that many seniors rely on a limited income to meet their needs. They rely on sources such as Social Security, individual pension accounts, or personal savings. We found that seniors did not plan ahead for retirement, leaving them in a situation where they are facing challenges to meet their needs. The solution. We focused on prevention and intervention. The manner in which the solution will be implemented is by advocating for financial counseling for all age groups. It is beneficial for an individual to begin their retirement planning in their 20s or 30s, or when they begin their careers. By providing education, individuals will have a clearer picture of the finances necessary to retire and meet their needs. For those who are currently retired and facing difficulties, we have recommended an intervention solution. This would include outreach with the goal of education on how to better manage the finances they currently have to meet their needs. Our plan. The plan to implement our solution includes advocating for financial education for individuals at different periods in their lives. This would include advocating for financial planning in high schools. Advocating for financial responsibility has shown to delineate financial issues later in life. We would also reach out to employers and advocate for financial planning services to be offered at their respective businesses. Research has shown that employers who offer financial planning have employees who are more productive due to increased job satisfaction. This is how we would present this proposed plan. In regard to intervention, we would reach out to senior centers to provide these services through different nonprofit agencies who offer payee services and financial planning education. We would do this by providing outreach at senior fairs, different senior activities, and adult day health care centers. Growing the solution. To grow and sustain the solution, we would require continuous data to advocate for additional supportive services from formal support sources. We would complete qualitative studies, which would include random sample surveys. This would produce the data regarding what the population is lacking and provide the required information formal sources need to make the necessary changes, and hopefully add additional programs. Growing the solution. How are we going to fund this? To grow and sustain our solution, we would apply for state and federal grants to fund our ongoing research and implement our plan. We would also reach out to private industry as an additional funding source. In addition, we would continue to work with local nonprofits to offer the services and offer outreach and advocate for our seniors. This would not only save money, but it would provide the seniors with the additional supportive services and education they may need. As the baby boomer generation ages, we are quickly realizing that the current supports we have in place are not adequate or sufficient to meet their needs. We propose that advanced planning to offset unforeseen needs or circumstances would place the elder in a more stable situation as they age in place. On behalf of Team 12, we thank you for watching our slideshow. We hope you have a great day.